I was finally building the small home I've been planning for years. Foundation framed, tools laid out, workers ready to go. Then, out of nowhere, a white SUV screeched to a stop in front of my driveway. HOA Karen jumped out with a clipboard like she was raiding a crime scene. "Stop all construction immediately," she yelled. I told her, "This isn't HOA land." She smirked. "It is now. We voted to absorb your empty lot into the community. You need HOA approval." What would you do if someone sent the police to shut down construction on your own property? I laughed until she actually called the police. 10 minutes later, an officer arrived, hand on his belt, asking me to step away from my own project. Karen whispered to him, pointing at my lumber like it was illegal cargo. That's when I pulled out the one thing she never expected, my deed.
The officer walked over, serious as ever, and asked to see my paperwork. Karen folded her arms like she was about to watch me get arrested. I handed him the deed, the boundary map, and the parcel records. He looked through each page slowly, then raised an eyebrow. "Ma'am," he said to Karen, "this property is not under your HOA. It never was." Karen's entire face dropped. She scrambled through her binder, flipping pages like she could magically find authority she never had. But it got worse for her. The officer pointed at her complaint form. "You filed this as unauthorized HOA land. That's a false report." Her jaw tightened. She tried arguing that my land looked like it should be part of the community, but the officer cut her off with one sentence that shut everything down. "Ma'am, you're trespassing on private construction."
Karen tried to backpedal, saying she was only protecting neighborhood standards. But the officer wasn't having it. He told her to step away from the worksite and warned her that interfering with lawful construction could result in fines and even charges. She went pale. As he handed my documents back, he said, "You're free to continue your build." Then he turned to her and said, "Next time, check jurisdiction before calling us." She stormed off to her SUV, furious and humiliated. My workers went back to building, and the officer drove away shaking his head. The HOA tried to pretend nothing happened, but the whole neighborhood heard how Karen tried to seize land that wasn't hers and failed in front of a cop. My construction kept going. Her authority? It stopped the moment my deed hit the officer's hands.